wants a statement win! What a knockdown!
Rough and Rowdy, let's go!
Oh, another big one!
Oh, goodness.
Sleepville!
Wow. The biggest little knockdown we've ever seen.
What the fuck is about to happen?
Oh my God!
Slams his opponent through!
This is Rough and Rowdy. Welcome, fellas.
This is the craziest environment we've ever had for one of these. It's Rough and Rowdy!
The trilogy will be...
And they're into the
It happened again!
Into the cookies.
It happened again! He's twisted in half!
Whoa! Oh my God! Welcome to Rough and Rowdy with Ref and Robbie. I am Rough and Rowdy commentator Robbie Fox.
And I am Large, the only licensed amateur boxing referee here at Barstool. And Robbie, I think we should do a whole episode on the Abel brothers.
We'll get to the Abel brothers. We'll get to them at the end of the episode. But first, on this episode of Ref and Robbie, we got to break down the top 5 ring girl moments in history. We're going to look at some moments where the action spilled outside of the ring, much like this one.
And then
we can get to the Abel brothers.
Fair enough. All right, so the thing about Rough and Rowdy is nobody's safe. You have your fighters, you have your announcers. Robbie, can you think of a time where there was some collateral damage? Somebody who wasn't involved in the mix who then got very involved with the mix?
Oh my God, I could think of more than one time that our very own Spider actually got involved in the mix there. Spider's
Hey guys.
Oh my God, there he is.
Yeah,
Here I am.
That's the co-host of Rubbin' is Racing, I believe. Our very own HQ Spider.
The lead host.
So we have the good, the bad, and the ugly of Spider with Rough and Rowdy.
Oh,
Robbie,
boy.
give me an idea of the bad and the ugly first, and then I'm gonna have Spider kind of walk us through the good.
There has been a lot of bad and ugly with our guy Spider. Unfortunately, we'll start with the ugly. Spider got choked out by a security guard ringside.
Get your hand out of the
Spider's in trouble. Spider's in trouble. This guy's getting choked out.
Caleb, get Spider.
Spider's getting choked out.
Well, I was trying to just break up a fight, okay? Rough and Rowdy, you never know what's gonna happen, especially when we go to our home state of West Virginia where it's extra crazy. And that's exactly what this card was. It was extra crazy. There was just as many fights happening in the crowd as there were in the ring.
Now, Spider, that fight in the crowd actually happened because of a fight in the ring, where an illegal spine buster took place, and then the families of both competitors started brawling. An insane moment, and I actually almost got involved in the middle of it.
What did we just see in that ring? I believe it was a spine buster.
I fucked him up.
Why did you do that?
That's what I do.
Are you apologetic whatsoever?
No, I'm not. I'm more UFC than I am boxing. It's the first time me trying boxing.
You know this was boxing.
Yeah, I know it's fucking boxing. But I mean, damn, man. I just seen fists. I reacted. That's all I can say.
And you're not sorry for what you did?
Nah. Come get it.
Wow.
The bad, unfortunately, when the Big Dick Booty Daddy took on Bobby Laing, our guy Spider got speared off the apron and into the 12th row.
Oh, and Spider goes off! Is Spider okay? Is Spider okay?
Oh my God!
They just speared Spider off the apron!
Spider went flying! I've never seen anything like it in my life!
This whole fight gave me bad vibes. I knew some bad shit was about to go down, and it did. It certainly did. Big Dick Booty Daddy eventually throws a push, which I should have been prepared for, but I was not. I tried to reach for the top row, and I caught Bobby Lang's shoulder, but unfortunately went flying off the apron. And I was in midair, like in slow-mo, thinking, oh no, someone's gonna get hurt. Hopefully not me. Hopefully I don't crush someone. Hopefully I don't drop this super expensive camera. Hopefully the show isn't ruined. Hopefully everything's okay. And then somehow miraculously landed like a cat, like my feet just found the floor perfectly. And I was fine. Got back up on the apron, threw the thumbs up on, and wanted to keep the fight going. Unlike Big Dick Booty Daddy, who just wanted to run out of the ring and get his check.
But it's not all negative when it comes to Spider and Rough and Rowdy. There was a time where Dave, Dan, and Robbie's lives seemed like they were in jeopardy. And who comes to the rescue? None other than Spider. Take a look.
Any good guys?
Yeah, thanks.
To the
Our
right
security
side.
is so bad.
Yep, they're terrible.
We got guys walking up into the thing. I actually don't hate the
This
pretzel.
guy's now trying to take
Thank
a
you.
picture. Yep.
Thank you.
You know we're in the middle of like, and now he's getting removed. Well, you get it.
Oh,
See,
Spider! Did you see Spider in there?
Spider's in the mix.
Spider
Spider's in
grabbed
the
him.
mix.
I appreciate that, guy.
All right, so that's a sobering little clip, and we see this hero, this guy is sitting next. Robbie, how did you feel when that was going on?
I was petrified, Large. I was afraid for my life. I saw everything flash before my eyes, and then my knight in shining armor arrived, Spider.
Yeah, well, it honestly might all be negative, Large, because it turns out after the fact, after we removed that man from the venue, that we learned he was just trying to bring gifts to the broadcast booth. That's right, he brought a pretzel and a beer to Dave and Dan. I unknowingly removed him despite the fact that he came bearing gifts. So I don't know who's the real winner there. That might be an L for Spider, that might be a dub for Spider. I'll let you guys decide.
This time it's a pretzel, next time it could be a firearm or an incendiary device.
There you go, Large. So maybe a dub for Spider.
Right, sometimes heroes wear caps, and this cap is being worn by Spider.
That's no cap.
Spider, you've experienced as many rough and rowdies as anyone, so before we get you out of here, do you have any favorite memories that you look back on fondly?
Oh, I have several favorite memories, Bob, but my favorite by far at the top of the list is the clip of Big Ev smiling ear to ear following two of the ring card girls making out in the ring.
And by coincidence, that happens to be number 5 on our top 5 list of all-time ring card girl moments in Rough and Rowdy history.
Anyone who gets in this ring, all the credit in the world.
Totally.
Warriors.
Totally.
Absolute warriors. Oh, we got kissing in the ring.
My God. Big Ev's face lit up like it was Christmas morning.
That was the most excited I've ever seen Big Ev.
Robbie jumped out of his seat.
Wow, that was our Madonna Britney Spears moment at Rough and Rowdy.
Yeah, now we go to our Jell-O moment where we have two lovely young ladies get together in a pool full of Jell-O. I'm telling you right now, I don't know why they decided to go multicolor on this.
On the Jell-O.
Oh yeah, on the Jell-O.
Yeah.
I should do that, but check this out.
It looks like we're having a Jell-O wrestling
Jell-O
contest
wrestling?
after all of that.
That is not enough Jell-O. It's gonna be painful if you fall in that.
Yeah, we're doing it. Dude wipes fight. Oh, they're really throwing the Jell-O.
They're throwing the Jell-O. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna
move a little bit.
get this shirt. Walk your shirt with this shirt.
It's one of those moments, Robbie, where we haven't stood up in 4 hours. We've been
I
locked
know my
in.
knees. I got leg kicked by Meatball Molly 8 weeks ago. It still hurts.
Tired, but what a night.
At number 3, the tiniest ring girl in Rough and Rowdy history comes in, and she packs a big punch and a lot of costumes.
Comes to Rough and Rowdy.
I don't feel comfortable.
All right, and the girl,
Oh, okay, Tiny Texie, all right. At first, I thought it was
this girl's whooping her up, and she also
Yep,
told her where to go like she was her horse. And I don't mean that, but she pointed and said, go. We got a Teletubby in the
well, I did ask for it.
You asked, and here she comes. She's coming. That was Goldberg.
Oh,
A
no!
spear. That was a Goldberg spear.
Oh, no!
Oh. The madness. We're going to need that replay of the Goldberg
Forever.
spear.
We're going to need to NFT that.
Wow.
The number 2 moment on our list, honestly, could be number 1.
Oh, easily could be number 1.
This is an unbelievable shoe malfunction that Caleb Presley, our ringside correspondent, turns into some great mic work.
Oh, there it is. This is the same girl who fell earlier tonight. She turned it into a twerk.
Great work by Caleb to get the microphone in there. Instant reaction.
How about turning it into a twerk? Where did you learn that move?
I never learned that move, but I figured that I should redeem myself. So that was my move.
Quick on our feet. Back to you guys.
Let me ask you something, Robbie. I don't know a lot about female bodies. What was he hoping to get on that mic? Is there a sound that comes out when they do that?
Sometimes it's a clap, sometimes it's a jiggle. You gotta put the mic there just to be sure.
Either way. All right, so it all comes down to this, the number 1 ring girl moment in Rough and Rowdy history. Robbie, let me ask you something. Do you like beautiful women?
Yeah.
Of course you like beautiful women. Do you like beautiful women injuring themselves because they wear the wrong heels?
From time to time.
Do you like when people's wigs fall off?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you like when women assault older white guys? I don't like that.
No, I do.
Okay, all of that is in this clip. This is the number 1 clip of the top ring girl moments in Rough and Rowdy history.
Those are, I think, what people are. Oh, and the ankle. Did you get that? This ankle's going to be a problem.
These are hot. Oh, no. The ring was not meant for ladies in these high of heels.
And she asked through the ropes. She has to know the ankles have no
She's
chance.
using the ropes for security there. It's good balance.
She's still giving it an A+ effort, though.
She's riding the ropes like a bull at
This girl's going
rodeo.
When life hands you lemons, you make lemonade. When you're breaking your ankle, just ride the ropes.
Those, I think, are what people at home call hooker boots.
I think
she
you should
just
put
dropped
that
her
on.
hair. Her hair is in the ring.
Not good. They got weave down.
That is
We got weave down.
We're losing it all.
The jacket's off the weave. The ankles are broke. This is a bad situation.
This girl's throwing. This is.
I think she might.
Oh, what a move! Oh, and she may make out right here.
This old white guy. Old white guy's thinking about risking it all right now. Security's getting involved.
In the ring.
All right, so that was the best moment in ring girl history in Rough and Rowdy, and I know we get a lot of laughs from the broads.
Yeah.
Right? I love saying broads because I'm old like that. But we know that some of these girls really can fight.
Oh yeah, complete badasses. Ring girls Cherry Bomb and Hot Wheels have produced some of the greatest fights we've ever seen in Rough and Rowdy. And Rough and Rowdy 20 will not only feature them, but the most female fights in Rough and Rowdy history.
Girl power.
Cherry Bomb is going to be taking on Vicky D in our first ever Women's Championship main event, but it's not the only main event on Rough and Rowdy 20. We've actually got a couple others, including Make It Happen Michael Brown and Bobby Laing.
I like this fight, and I like the fact that Bobby's coming down from heavyweight, right? And Brown is coming up from middleweight, so we have a light heavyweight belt on the line.
Yeah.
How does the weight loss and the weight gain affect these guys? And plus, like, Bobby is such a celebrity between us. 9-0 with Rough and Rowdy. We don't have as much empirical evidence with Brown to make a decision. By the way, we're gonna be making some predictions next week, so you gotta stay tuned for that. But I will tell you right now, this one is going to be explosive.
Let's take a closer look.
Oh, big right from Laing. It's Bobby Laing. Bobby Laing is throwing all the punches. Bobby Laing taking control.
Oh, you're one of the toughest sons of bitches we've ever seen. Rough and Rowdy champion.
Here it is, Michael Make It Happen Brown.
Make It Happen is making it happen a little bit here, Dave.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He recently got out of prison for manslaughter. So
What? They're just both hurt. Oh, big shot.
nice one.
That's the best shot of the punch.
Big two shot.
And on the attack right now.
Michael Brown, what's up, you fucking peasant?
I'm gonna make it known that you ain't a fighter. I fought more times in the cell than you ever had.
I don't give a fuck how many strung out crackheads you fought.
I'm gonna knock you out March 3rd.
Wow. Make It Happen Michael Brown might be Bobby Lang's biggest test to date. I know we don't know much about him in the Rough and Rowdy ring, but the legend about him in the streets, in the prisons.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we don't talk enough. This guy did his nickel.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, he was in prison for manslaughter. I'm going to tell you what. I got to the bottom of it a little bit because we did another virtual face-off where I was reffing in between Bobby Laing and Make It Happen Brown. Let's check that out. Bobby lights out Laing in the one corner. Bobby is 9-0. And on the other side, we have Michael Make It Happen Brown. Let me ask you, why is it that why is it that Bobby then called you a peasant and a crackhead? Where the fuck does that come from?
I don't think he called me a crackhead. I think he called the people I fought in jail crackheads.
Oh, okay.
That's correct.
I called.
Yeah. Let me.
Please clear it up, Bobby.
Set the record straight. I said the people he fought in jail were more than likely crackheads, and I'm not impressed by any victories over fucking crackheads in a cell. That doesn't mean shit to me. I care about wins in the fucking boxing ring. You know what I mean? Fucking jail fights against a fucking crackhead, strung out junkie doesn't mean fucking shit.
Now,
so I don't care about that. So stop bragging about it.
You're discounting this guy's time that he spent in the clink, the hard nickel that he had done for manslaughter. I mean, this isn't anything that I'm overly making fun of. I'm just trying to pump it up a little bit. But you're going against a guy who was essentially convicted of manslaughter. Am I putting words in anyone's mouth here? I mean, it does add to a certain degree of toughness. Doesn't matter.
When you put gloves on and get in the ring, nothing in your past life matters.
Manslaughter, all that, and in reality, that was all a complete accident for me. You know what I mean? I did not mean for that to happen, the whole situation that occurred. The thing is, I was a badass before I ever got incarcerated. You know what I mean? I was fighting people way before I got incarcerated. I've been fighting, literally, I started training fighting boxing when I was 12 years old. I trained for about a year and a half, started when I was 18, turned from 18 to 23, and then I'm back at it. And the whole time I was in the clink, jail, I worked out every single day. And yeah, you're right. One crackhead's not bad. You know what I mean? They're pretty easy wins. But when you got 4 or 5 of them fighting you at one time, or you're in a cell and you got 6 dudes surrounding you because they want to come in and run in and try to take your stuff because you're not affiliated or you're not in a gang, this and that does carry weight.
All right, so now you know about our main events. Vicky D versus Cherry Bomb, Bobby Laing versus Make It Happen. You've seen all the great ring card girl moments. You've seen all the great moments with Spider. Is there anything else we forgot?
Yeah, you know you forgot it. You told me you were going to give me more Abels. You didn't, so I went behind your back. I recorded an interview with these two sons of bitches yesterday. We're about to play it now. Pay very close attention. Bobby Lang's accent is disgusting. The Abel brothers' accent is even more disgusting. Check it out. I think one of the reasons you need to watch Rough and Rowdy is these two sons of bitches. I think they are infuriating to some. I think they're adorable to others. I think they're fucking well-liked, well-hated. The guy said he's in prison multiple times. He's a former drug addict. Any of this, factor into the way that you're and when I read stuff like that, prison, oh, it makes him tough. Drug addict, oh, maybe I should lay off. Is there anything that you're doing as an approach to this fight that's different from other fights that you've had in the past?
No. But Large, I used to be a CO with the Pennsylvania State Supermax, so prison to me is nothing, dude. I was running death row at 24, so to me, that's just another dude running around the block.
You were a screw at a Supermax in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, for like a year and a half. Yeah, it's down there. SCI Green, I'll shout it out.
And you worked at Death Row?
Yeah. Death Row's down there at the time. Now it got shipped over to Philly, but back in 2018 when I was there, it was there.
I gotta add that to the fucking resume. I mean, we should.
You should just interview us. Large, did you know we have a mixtape in that we rap? There's so much to our character. You're yet to know. Did you guys? You think we're interested? You got You kids are learning now. I'll give you.
Zach, you did have a tough outing last time against the hockey guy, Diamond Hands, right?
Yeah, Amesbury's good, but I feel like he's gonna show everyone that it wasn't a fluke, and I wouldn't be shocked if he had a repeat performance and then won the belt after that. So I feel like that loss isn't gonna age terribly or anything, and I'm just getting right back on the horse. I'm gonna smash this, dude.
All right, so that's it. That was the Abel brothers. Now I'm happy. We're gonna be back next week with the last episode of Ref and Robbie before Rough and Rowdy 20, and we're gonna come with you with predictions, more highlights, and a full fight card. This is one that you're gonna have to tune into.
Large, I gotta admit, I want to see more of the Abel brothers. Let's take the people out with the Abels.
The Abel brothers always bring it.
It does go to Zachary Abel, the Assassin King.
Oh, good left from Abel. Good left, and he almost went backhand.
Oh, Abel comes running out.
He's twisted it out.
Spencer White Death Abel.
And Abel's carrying the action here in the third.
Feels like it might be White Death in those shag rug trunks.
Oh, and Abel's shorts are just slowly but surely falling.
Oh yeah. Look at these warriors.
Not even hurt, dude.
Crowd is loving the action.